I did make it, yes. Indeed. There were things that had to be done. But also, hello. My headset would stay on my head properly. Hair is uber poofy today. And my bags are kind of a mess. How are your bags? Bag inspection. Still only 4 of us on the plot. Well, there's how many more hours left in... It's 20 hours? 20 hours, huh? Okay. Very good. 20 hours. And before some free company swoops in and puts like 12 bids on it and just yeets it from us. Yep. House times part. It's a pretty good spot. The new house is a pretty good spot. Yeah. It looks all right. Of course, I've been sitting here getting ready for stream and stuff for the past over half an hour, and my allergies are no better than how they were then. So we're just going to deal with it. We're going to deal with itchy, annoying nose, and my eyes are still watering. Yep. That's been going on for a while now. That's super fun. Yep. Yep. It's like I'm playing Endwalker all over again. Yep. It is a nice view of mountains. It does. Well, it technically has a view of that giant stone, like aqueduct thing that goes around that side of Ishgard. It's also not very far from the hot spring, because the subdivision has the hot spring. It's like right up the path behind us, straight across the landing. Go to the hot spring and take some indecent adventure plate images. But who would do that? Okay. That was my judging the internet silently face. All right. Pikachu's ready. I'm ready. Well, I'm on the moon because I want that background noise. Also a great song. All right, we're going to go pick up the Alliance raid quest today. Well, after I go do a few chores. I still have my damn apartment. I need to get rid of my apartment. I don't need it. We're about to have a medium house. Dude, the one that Destora posted is so good. I saw that one last night on, I think it was like the Reddit Twitter for Final Fantasy XIV. It was so good. The one where the guy's doing like the what weapon is that looks from that angle like a that's a penis. Because that is what is happening. That boy do be joiking it. Also looks like the Scarlet Tail Feathers sold. Very nice. So 750 thou for the free company coffers. I put a ton of stuff on the board last night. I fixed up more of these orchestrion rolls that had been clogging up my bags. One just sold for 145k. So I mean, hey. And nothing else sold since the alchemical charcoal. All right, let's go put 3/4 milli in the free company chest. Yay! Plugins are almost all back. Let me see if there's any more updates, actually. Because some of the updates in the game, there were some that I just turned off. Don't have as many now. The Discord one, still not working. And the fancy loading screens. I really like this one. That one is now also not working. That's unfortunate. The fancy loading screens is so nice because the loading screens in this game are just black voids of nothingness. My nose is so itchy. There may be some muting and walking away to blow my nose today because I'm allergic to the seasons changing. Usually only like spring and then fall to winter. When everything comes back to life and then everything dies. There's 750. Ben, the bank is also on like view only on the crystal tab, which is kind of sus. Also, I got this apothecary's workbench the other day, and this thing actually goes for like a fair chunk of gil, but it looks cool, so we'll keep it for the bigger house because we're about to have more space needed. There's a medium house not too far from ours currently that actually is pretty cool. It when you walk inside, I guess I can just go to the house. It's the one up the hill in our district. When you walk in, they built like an extra floor, like an extra half floor on the left side, and downstairs in the basement they also built another floor with like the whole clipping things into the walls and stuff. So they made extra floors, like they made like a little like hangout stuffed animals area downstairs and stuff, and then they made something else. It's quite cool. That might be something to I think it's plot 15. They made all these extra spaces because they have a medium house, so it gives ideas to make more little rooms and stuff. Yeah, so you walk in, they got their butler right here, and they made this little lounge extra just to make the room feel more like complete. And then upstairs they have it all sectioned off. They have this little fireplace room over here, like a library study. Then they have this little lounge, music. Then they have the side room here. And they did a lot of sectioning off the spaces, which could be cool. And then downstairs again, they also have another, like across the balcony, they have this huge like restaurant upstairs kind of a thing. It's like the second floor of a restaurant. Because this is like the workshop area. This is really neat. All their workshop stuff is here. So all their different tables and smelting and woodworking and skinning and the ethereal wheel is all downstairs. And their second floor. And this is a cool idea, is like making more space. This is definitely made for Lalafels though, because I don't know how the hell you would get around this. I almost feel like there's gonna be like a walkway here, because otherwise you're just walking on the couch to walk over here to sit down to have your snowman stew. But like doing this kind of stuff is neat. Or this should like connect, so you can't get rid of this. This is built into the base house, but I like the extra building of spaces in here, because the little restaurant, all their vendors are right here, and their summoning bell. It's very cool to have that much more space to utilize to make other little, nooks and crannies. I don't know about this huge big patch of like Ilmeg flowers inside the house. It's kind of weird. Maybe by the front door. I don't know. The Moogle rug is high tier though. High tier. But yeah, they had some cool stuff. I just like the building of extra floors, which is this. The way that you do this is like the whole cheating through clipping stuff into the walls, because it looks like there's like 3 sections here. One ends here, then there's one in the middle, and there's one on this side, because you can see where the particles are messing up. And then they use these beams to make it look like it built into the wall. It's really cool. I like that. That's neat. There are no, of course, any guardrails or anything up here, so you know, but yeah, some pretty cool like extra floor building in here, which is neat. I was just looking the other day. I was looking around on medium houses to see how much bigger they were, and it basically double wides the bottom floor and adds the upstairs. And the basement and the upstairs are basically the exact same size. So it's 3 floors of the same size versus just the ground floor of the basement being the same. Oh gosh, this Wario or Waluigi now. This boy was crafting when I went to bed, and I woke up and he's still crafting. He do be crafting. Why are you RP walking around? Waddle, 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 waddle. With your watermelon? Alright, alright. Mm-hmm. Back to crafting. You hit that macro. 4873. 4873. I got so much stuff on the board right now. So much stuff. But that's how I'm at. Yeah, almost 15 million and 12.4 million here. Put that gill in the bank already. Let me go. Well, okay. I'm gonna go turn in all these Grand Company sales. We gotta keep working towards that next material pack opening. Gotta keep working towards the next material opening of... Oh, wow. Someone has been playing the Crystal Conflict. That is the Crystal Conflict set already. It's rank 20 or something, or 25. I mean, apparently Mr. Happy played enough Crystal Conflict in one sitting to go all the way to rank 16. So, it's apparently kind of fun. But that's the Soul of Cinder, but what if Final Fantasy and Funky armor set. I haven't done any Crystal Conflict yet. I will definitely get to that eventually. But it looks quite fun. And it has a completely different rule set from the base game. Another one right there. There he goes. That guy's a sprout. That boy's level 31 and a sprout and has played enough Crystal Conflict to have the entire... What the heck? Okay, then. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Everything in my bag should be turn in. Yeah, so I won't do what items doesn't do anything else. So let's hit 0 on the numpad a whole bunch. Oh my god. How do you change the selection? Because it doesn't like doing high quality items. So you always have to ask. It's not 1. How do you change the selection? Oh, come on. Now it broke. Gotta go fast like Sanic. We got a lot of material 4.0 containers to purchase. Although, I'll tell you what. I did 50 material 3s, right? The video's on YouTube. Right here on the channel. And... what the heck? I cracked open all of those boxes. Gave a few of the pets away to like Gorek, and then sent a bunch of Mimi ones over to other players. Okay, we're capped. I gave that little bear one to Ben. And all the rest I sold on the market board. And they all sold. So I don't know how much gil I ended up making in total, but I mean, I basically just turned a whole bunch of greens into maybe a 250,000 gil, something like that. Oh, these are moon wards. They're not going to sell because they're current drops. That's what they said. They upgraded the or there's more items that drop now on those missions, which is pretty wild. I'll just put that in my bank And this is just an earring of healing. I do not need this, and I can't do anything with it, so I can't even break it down. Discard. Yes. Very good. This is materials to make a Barding of Light. I need to finish doing my Studium quest so that I can actually have my Weaver at max level. Weaver or whatever needs to make this. Because I have a few... Yeah, I have Leatherworker, Weaver, Armor, and Blacksmith all within striking distance to get that extra XP from the Studium quests to get those to max level. I also still actually have crafting quests that I need to just go do just to finish them off. So that's another thing on the menu. Oh, what's the fish today? Hinterland's perch. Let's go check and see if there's one on the board for not something awful. Okay. What's up, Destora? Yeah, kinda. I put 2:30 on today. But then I was here just after 3. All right. I think I'm ready to get the companion app so I get the other retainer. No found. Someone actually bought that huge stack of 31 and didn't relist any? Come on. I didn't want to buy this huge pack of 31. What? No relists? What the? Come on. Well, no free Fisher XP for me today. All right. Let's go get this quest. And I believe it is the one in Sharlayan. I think. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. Okay, let's go unlock the extreme trial real quick. That's down here at the Wandering Minstrel, and I'm pretty sure the a mission in Mordona is the raid mission. Gotta be. I also don't know. It must be this then for the turn-in. It's not a blue quest. The Levier Philanthropy. I was looking at it the other day on stream trying to figure out where is the dress up Mama Alphino quest. But not a blue quest. All right, Wandering Minstrel Man. Greetings, my friend. If you have a tale to share, this minstrel is all ears. It would be cool if all these were actually like little voiced or had little songs to them, but they already make so much to this game that I doubt I doubt they would be able to make even more. Because we're about to get some bangers and potentially mash in this raid. Because at least the end song of this new Alliance raid is top tier Final Fantasy XIV funk. A battle at the edge of existence, you say, against a fearsome being known as the Endsinger. Goes without saying that I should like to hear about this. Pray recount me the tale of your mission from beginning to end. Well, you see, what do you know about space rabbits? We also we should see about trying to get an Unreal clear. We may have to pug some people, but we should be able to have more time over the weekend. Sunday is Easter, though. I will be away from home for a bit to go meet up with some family for Easter stuff, but if we can get an Unreal clear in, just with a random smattering of folks from the free company. I imagine like we can see if Div wants to go and ask Nick if he would like to go. We can get as many people that are just from our little corner and not from the party finder. But I'm sure it's not too crazy. It would be nice to not miss a Unreal clear. It does take kind of consistent Unreal clear every week to get those extra little fun rewards. Would it not be possible then that the structure of the sea of stars resembles that of the heart and mind of the complex mechanisms that govern our feelings? On the assumption that is so, I am led to wonder, what was the true nature of the Endsinger? What oops, Ben? What happened? Did you do something stupid and like do Unreals in Party Finder without us then? Because you just can't help yourself and like, you know, wait for other people that you're in a community guild with? This boy is decked up. It's like they're wandering, you know, the ramblings of a minstrel. Look at this guy's armor. Straight out of the freaking Witcher Netflix show. Had the Endsinger succeeded in gathering but a few more stars worth of despair, nay, perhaps even that of a few more souls, might the outcome have been different? Maybe. I don't know. It's freaking threw planets at us. We haven't done this extreme yet. But you did not? Okay. Fair enough. The light of hope kindled by your comrades is brilliant. Also so dark is the despair you face. Not even that light can pierce it. An inexorable verse of oblivion, performed at the farthest reaches of existence, I shall name it, the Endsinger's aria. My eyes, Square Enix, my eyes. My eyes. My eyes. Insert SpongeBob meme here. My eyes. Okay. There we go. Now that is unlock a dooskied. Let's head over to the Balnesian Annex. I don't think I'll include the quest in this one when I get the unlock. I like that turquoise color on there. That was good. Rocking it. That's just the new armor, but dyed. Bum, 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 bum. Fresh-faced students. Yep. This is gotta be the quest, right? A mission in Mordona. Yeah, so I'll get in I'll get in queue and I'll record like my first time. Just so I can, you know, die to a whole bunch of things that I don't understand. I mean, it'll be a sight read on almost everything. The only amount of any of these encounters I have seen is some of the stuff from the Thal's Balls fight from Thal and Nald, which I believe is the last encounter. Just because it came up on one of Zepla's like stream video highlights or whatever, because she was watching for the music. So that's all I know, is you just have to dodge a whole bunch of balls. That's it. Because, you know. Alright, so a mission in Mordona. Ah, Faye, welcome back. Are you perchance here to see Kryl? I'm given to understand she has a task for which she desires your assistance. Also, apparently there's not a lot of unlock questing, but there's a lot of post-raid quest for this one, which is interesting. I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. What is that Dragoon wearing? They are all old school Final Fantasy'd up. Out here looking like, what is it? Cecil was the older Dragoon. Hello, friends. I wonder if Cryo will ever wear anything different. And thanks for coming. If you're available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in a task I had mentioned. So this is one of the threads that we were linked to early on in the MSQ part of this. It wasn't any more than the Alliance raid tease. For you to call on Bay, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I am pleased to add I have finished. Owned. If Bay is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Okay, canonically it does also take place after the MSQ stuff. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. Indeed. As you know, our organization, the Students of Baldessian, was founded by my grandfather, Galuf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we've fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad is an example of such. Yes? It's my belief that in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the students' mission. We best honor those we lost when the Isle of Val was destroyed. Or Isle of Val. It's a flat A, but only one. Isle of Val. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambrose of the Sons of Saint Coinach. Yeah, whatever she said. The Sons of Saint Coinach. Indeed. Duh. Truly, has something happened to Mardona then? Still don't kind of know why they designed male Makote to stand with their fingers all paralyzed and these weird, like, digits. Like, they're always like this. They're standing around like this, like they have weird claw stuck hands. They're always in this perpetual state of powering up a key blast or something. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. Okay. I'd like you to meet with Rambrose and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Okay, it's that new emote. Insert new emote here. Wonderful. When you are ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambrose know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. Nope, there's no time like the present. If you can go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready and then be on my way. So you're gonna beat me there because you're an NPC. What the hell? You're just Bye, Kryle. You dork. Look at this freaking. Is that PvP? It's gotta be PvP Dragoon armor. got like big Heaven's Ward energy going on. Could be the Heaven's Ward Dragoon armor now that I look at it. All right. Pray return to Mordona. How many more tickets we got? 488. Got plenty. Haven't done blue mage stuff yet today. Might dip into that at the end of the stream. Right? I haven't done the Mask Carnival. Yeah, I got my 3 Mask Carnival challenges, as well as I still haven't finished the final boss. Where's this boy at? Oh, destination. Indeed. Banana, 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 banana. Yeah, we should start getting the word out, see if we can get Unreal tonight. Let me post something here. Just to get it on the radar. There you are. 'Twould seem we're early. I mean, I teleported here nearly instantaneously. Ah, there's Ramrose. My apologies for the wait. This is the boy from the Crystal Tower questline. All the way back in ARR. Got some bright armor going on. This big Rogan was part of the... It's the people that are studying the Crystal Tower. And you did all this stuff with those 3 sections back in A Realm Reborn's Alliance raid. So just full circle on these NPCs, I guess. Rebros, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? Was got a skull tattoo on his head. Little Chad. Pleasure's all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. Okay. Just like that, huh? The Phantom Realm is what you meant by uncharted territory. You're not familiar, perhaps unsurprising, given that it is a lesser known legend. Fade to black. This legend holds that across Eorzea, there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Ah, so the Emerald Dream, kind of. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While that was featured in myth, since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumors of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. Am I pronouncing all these words right? Make sure you hit the like button if you know I'm pronouncing all these words correctly. 100% accurate pronunciation. 100%. That you yourself should reach out to us. Is it real then? When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him. But we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Good gods, a part of me still struggles to believe it. We have no reason to doubt you. Look at all these adventures we're going with Raha. That's adorable. Both the 6.1 stuff were with Raha, and then this one is also with him. We are withholding upholding our promise to other Raha, to older, I suppose. Suffice to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Again, he's still saying it like this. Just powering up his kami hami ha's. It's like, you know, male Makote stance. Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek, who has seen more of the realm than us and should be willing to serve as your guide. Ah, so that wasn't actually a meme. There was a Final Fantasy XIV / Among Us meme that was started sometime during this week that I saw that had a Among Us little, doopy, plompous little character named Derek. Apparently it was something about people not trusting this character very well. Seems mighty sus, as it were. I asked him, Derek, to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He will be somewhere near the banks of Silver Tear Lake, I expect. Understood. Our thanks, Rambrose. Big solo arm wave. All right. Let's split up and look for our explorer. There's I guess the scuttlebutt. The scuttlebutt is that it very well could be one of the 12 disguised. Hi, Arya. Disguised as this explorer Derek to lead us to this realm to get us to go there. Because I guess part of the story that's people are piecing together is what if the 12 are testing us because they've now heard of all the things that we've done. Which makes sense. We're not going to find out until patch frickin' 6.5. Because we get the Alliance raid in 0.1, 0.3, and 0.5. So I won't even get the full wrap-up of this for like a year. It'll be some time before we get the final part of this whole quest line. Which is okay. I also want to turn off the music a little bit. Because we about to have some really good music during the raid fights. Oh. A baby Oppo Oppo? Nani? What the heck? As Gorek would say with many things that he sees in this game. Hey look, it's Ben. Hey, it looks like Ben. Look at his big stupid face. It looks like Ben. Might actually be too cute for me, Ben, though. That's for sure. Too cute. Can't be. You see a small Oppo Oppo. It couldn't possibly be the Explorer, or could it? Is this Derek? Oppo Oppos don't belong in Mordona. Look at those painted dead eyes. Uh-huh. Just in case you were entertaining the thought, Bay, that Oppo Oppo isn't our explorer. I have the man in question here with me. Uh-huh. Sure you do. Doubt. What? Indeed. Yeah, Ben's not that dexterous. I am Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. On a scale of 1 to sussy baka, let's find out how sussy this guy is. Question mark. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to following me around. His inquisitive but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. You are the hero who delivered our star from doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable as you should lend his aid. Yeah, see, obviously knowing about what we did in Endwalker is fine. But Random explorer finds this crazy hidden realm where a bunch of elder gods from a previous age exist, and this guy is just like, I found it. Let's lead this champion, you know, adventurer, warrior of light and darkness to this place. Yeah. I see where the meme came from. I see. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept your commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course, I will show you to the entrance at once. The gate to the realm long dreamed of by explorers. It's one of those Allegan warp gate things? That'd be weird. Dude, imagine when all this grass gets updated in 7.0. I have like come on, what's happening here? What are you? Oh, well, it's Jesus. Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Uh-huh. Sure it did. Are you sure it's safe? This is just like Oriange's spell. Hey, well, kind of. Someone conceived the means to do this at will. An intriguing individual. Yeah, okay, Derek. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. This freaking Oppo, man. Animations are so derpy. Yo, okay. Oh, okay. That might as well happen. Alright, see ya. It's poofed into oblivion. Splish splash, Grawhawk, come on. What the hell is that face? What? By the 12. You truly can walk here? What magic is this? By what means is it perpetuated? Look at my face. It's so like... It's so stupid. Oh man, I wonder if they'll be able to ever integrate more than just the basic emotes and facial expressions into our character rig, because it has to work on every single one's character, which is probably why they keep adding more emotes, because then they can use more of the emotes that work across the game's core in their animations, because they do more custom animations for the other characters because they are one of a kind. Forgive me, let us continue. Oh man, it's so dumb. What's up, Kane? Yeah, just getting started. We're about to disappear into the nothingness. Ready?
Here we go. Oh my God.
So there we go. We poofed off into the live stream. Yeah, I was doing the MSQ for Tuesday, Wednesday, and those chunks will start probably coming out next week. Kind of gotta give a little bit of giving the MSQ chunks a little bit of time before just posting spoilers, I guess. Looks kind of Elpis-y. This is the Phantom Realm. I mean, it's like the key art. That piece right there. It's very Greek or Roman, Greco-Roman, Romanic Greco, something like that. That's cool. The omphalos. Oh, so like Mount Olympus then, I guess? Yeah, Derek, you are really sus. Derek is the 12th. It's gonna come out. It's like the 11th or 12th. Whatchamacallit? of the 12, it's gonna be one of them. It's like, it's the whole tale of like Zeus taking on the form of a human and leading people to, you know, to greatness, or being that nudge in the ribs, or also, you know, bedding and having relations and children with tons of different mortal women. But that's, it's kind of like, it feels like it's that story, kind of. So the Elpis vibe I got immediately was, it's the color palette. It's that like that white off-white, but then it's the foliage. It's like the same foliage brush, like with the trees and the grass and stuff. The architecture is very, like I said, it's like Greek or Roman. So I think that the entrance would lie over Silver Tear Lake. But I bet you the opening wasn't there until Derek was like, yeah. There's nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells all appear to be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. Yeah, or just way high up in the air. Like Mount Olympus. With a freaking God rays coming through. Ray tracing, RTX on. Final Fantasy XIV RTX. Yeah, it's like the same flora from Elpis, but the stonework is not. So yeah, my bet right now, a year from now, we'll look back on this and we'll see if Derek is one of the 12. Totally possible that it's just like this, the Derek is like the 12th one, like the Zeus of this pantheon of gods. Which apparently the 12 aren't even really gods. They're just adventurers that they ascended to such a high level because they together stopped one of the calamities. Was it the 6th umbral calamity or something? So many ages before our character is at this current part of the story. And that's all we really know about the 12, is that they stopped a previous calamity. And in doing so, like by, I guess, like Soul's logic, I suppose, defeated so many things and leveled up so much that they're just at this stage. Like, we know who a bunch of them are, like Nald and Thald and Ralger and whatever. We're about to fight 3 of the ones that you hear about in the game before this. Gotta hydrate. Everyone is sus of Derek being one of the... Yeah, see, exactly. And you probably have different little parts of the internet you came from, Kane. But yeah, I saw it through Zepla's stream. I think it was on the subreddit. It definitely has permeated to some degree. Yeah. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the omphalos. Here, what's that translate to? The omphalos.
Omphalos.
That was louder than I was expecting. I'm sorry. The omphalos. A rounded stone, especially that at Delphi, representing the navel of the earth in ancient Greek mythology. Boom. Okay, so not Roman, but Greek. So Greek pantheon. So yeah, Greek pantheon though, isn't that is that the planet stuff? No, it's Zeus. So that's Athena, Artemis, Ares, Apollo, Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, etc. The Roman stuff is like Mercury, Venus, Neptune. It's the planetary one. So I was making sure I didn't have those confused. So yeah, this easily could be Zeus. But if it's the 12 Olympians, which is where the 12 is being based off of, this might not be Zeus. This could also be Artemis, right? No, it could be Hermes. My bad. Hermes is the messenger of the gods, god of travel, for example. The god of borders and of diplomacy and games, disguising themselves as a mortal, or at least just someone, an adventurer. So yeah, it could be Hermes or a Hermes equivalent, right? Yeah. Could definitely be a Hermes equivalent, that's for sure. But we're not gonna get like the Zeus, Hera plus 2 other like big reveal until the final 4, I imagine, or whatever the 12 that are adjacent to their Greek inspiration in Final Fantasy lore. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Because that's the one-to-one. That's where they are drawing this inspiration from, clearly. Yeah, so Derek could be Zeus, which could be cool, or could be Hermes. Both would make sense. Could also be a plant by the 12, yeah. But again, that's why I had to look up the actual pantheon, because Hermes is the messenger, right? But it could be a familiar of them, or just someone that they've, yeah, very possible. Not that they're very threatening or, you know, Loki-esque conniving, but so is this an actual social space? Can you hang out here, or yeah? Is it an instanced social space though? Like, can you be in a group and come here with people? Because this is screenshot territory, that's for sure. So there's only 6 shrines on this lower pedestal. So I assume we're going to be ascending to different locations. If there's 6 shrines, if I'm gathering that correctly, 4 of them now, then we'll do 2, and then we'll have to ascend to do 2 more. Then there'll be 2 more on that platform potentially, and then the final ones will be on there, a different one. Could be. So this isn't necessarily Olympus then, if this is the navel. Well, that's the Bahamut egg over there. So we're just way above Mordona. Very neat. Can you mount here? No. This is really pretty. Quite a large space. It's an instance one. Yeah. So all we can see is that Bahamut egg way over there. Is there anything else in the distance by chance? There's a flying fish. Hello. Are you on the wrong y-axis? It has eyelashes? Yo, in before that's Poseidon. Just hanging out. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. See, there's animals around. There's an owl. That could be Demeter. Demeter. I wonder if there are little hints. Right? Demeter has like the owl-y stuff. Was she the goddess of the harvest or something? No, not Demeter. Yeah. Yeah? There's so damn many. I'll have to bring up the legend again for them. This looks like a teleport pad. This is definitely a teleport pad to another section, that's for sure. The fishy minion. Can you fall? You probably can't even fall. Yeah, there's invisible walls. Uh-oh, another little minion over here. Who's this? It's little rock man. What are you doing? What the heck? It's the little rock boy. Hello. Oh, there's a bunny over here. Is bunny. Hop, 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 hop. So there are 4 minions Okay. They are in front of pathways, essentially, or near, right beside a pathway. These are all the images, or all of the symbols. This is like a freaking Boo from Mario. So, like, this is like, what is this? Wheat, time, spears, like war. This is like a wave, water. It's a scroll. Like an astrolabe or an astroglobe kind of a thing, maybe. It looks like a needle, like sewing. This also could be waves right here, too. This green one could be waves. Lightning or something. Like... I wonder how closely similar these could be sussed out to the Greek. But the baby Oppo Oppo could also be one as well. That also could be one of them disguised or something, or one of their familiars if they're this powerful, you know. Athena had the owl. Yeah, okay. That's right. I closed the tab where I was looking at the 12 Olympians. Yeah, Athena, wisdom, handicraft, warfare. Her symbols included the owl and the olive tree. Oh yeah, it has all their symbols right here on this huge chart. Yeah, so like Dionysus, grapevine, ivy cup, tiger, panther, leopard, dolphin, goat, pine cone, but the god of wine. Where did I say Demeter was the owl, but that's definitely not. That's going to be Athena. Demeter's animal might be the pig. Other things are like the poppy flower, wheat, torches, and the cornucopia. Poseidon was horse, bull, dolphin, trident. Peacock, cuckoo, and cow. Was anything like a rock? There's a little rock man walking around. I don't think anything is rock based. Oh, the first thing that came to mind with the rock was like Hephaestus, because fire anvil, right? Because there was the blacksmith craftsman, and as a big rock man. I don't know, but that doesn't make. I don't think it's enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely there, though. Now I just pulled up the 12 Olympian Wikipedia reference just for the chart. But I wonder if it'll go like a 1-for-1 or if they'll branch off from like the main ones. Because obviously there's Hades. Will they use Hestia? Right? Will Aphrodite be involved? That kind of stuff. How far back does it go? Does it go to like Gaia and Cronus, for example? Like how far back in the family tree will it go? Very curious. Well, is it what you were expecting? Ook ook. Okay, maybe it ooks like Ben, so maybe it is, you know. The Final Fantasy gods don't really run parallel to the Greek gods in description. Maybe not a 1-for-1. I'm just looking at, there's obviously going to be similarities, right? The Omphalos, you say this place is called. In name of my own conception, I confess. You named this place? I felt we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in the ancient tongue. In an ancient tongue. What'd you say? It's Greek? An allusion to Mardona's location in the heart of Aldenard. Yeah, we're just floating above it. Since we can quite literally see Bahamut over there. As you can see, there are man-made structures and the place appears well kept. yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. Yeah, it was kind of like an old school aetheryte chunk there. It is my hope that you will help me shed light upon this realm to learn who created it and to what end. I should also like to know why it is revealing itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something more? Question mark. In any case, let us begin by taking a look around. I already did that, Raha. Come on, keep up. You dork. Is there any entries in like the Final Fantasy wiki about the Final Fantasy Pantheon? Yeah, okay, I mean, there kind of is, but they're like spread out across all the different games. Because there is a Gilgamesh in Final Fantasy. There's Odin. We've already dealt with Odin, right? But then like all the different major summons are technically in the god pantheon, like Shiva, Cactar, Shinryu. X-Death apparently is a god in the Final Fantasy Pantheon, kind of a thing. So it's not really the same kind of a thing. I mean, this giant list I just pulled up also puts Emmet in the Pantheon just because he had the power of creation. So sure. Which is weird when you look at how they put together Emmett's whole story, is that Emmett held the seed of the power of creation, but he was also Hades, which is the god of the underworld. Mysterious monument. The stone monument has been erected here, by whose hands you cannot say, but the motifs wrought into its base appear familiar. Yeah. There's probably going to be some mega Reddit thread. People have already sussed out all these icons, though, right? There has to be. All right, do not mind when you take a look around at your les yeux. Yeah, so there is a exploration little bit that makes you walk around to find all the... There's the Opo again. This is a monkey. And the fish. So there's 5 animal familiars around then. Right, so it's the one from... Yeah. There's the Final Fantasy wiki for the 12. Yeah. Yeah. Halone, Menfina, Thaliak, Nemea. Is it Limlayan? Oshkon, Birgot, Ralger. Azima, probably. Naldenthal. Nofika. And Alphic. Alphic? But this is all just information pieced together from the different like books and stuff in the game. And different dialogue and such. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So they have a ledger of the... But see, there's gonna be... So yeah, so I was kind of on the ball for one of these already. The spears over here. These spears. This is Halone. Could also be Helene. But dubbed as the Fury, mover of glaciers, goddess of war. So Athena, right? So I guess blue for ice, but also literally spears. Depicted as a relentless warrior holding a bronze great shield, and her symbol is 3 spears. Yeah. This is just in the Final Fantasy wiki. Yeah, I have one of these. Who did I pick back in the day? Yeah, I did Menfina, which is the lover, keeper of the once twin and now lone moons Okay, so this is the moon. Oh, well, one moon here and another moon here. The two moons. Her symbol is the full greater moon. Very cool. So they go in order. This is Thaliak. Thaliak is the one that's the giant statue in Sharlayan, actually. This is the scholar, ruler of rivers and wisdom and god of knowledge. Commands water. So Poseidon, maybe? Poseidon analog. Nemaya, the spinner. So I was kind of there. This is a spinning wheel, not like an astrolabe thing. The watcher of celestial bodies and goddess of fate. Well, okay, so I'm not totally off either. This is a star studying thing. So astrolabe isn't far off. Depicted as a weaver donned white silken veil. The symbol is a spinning wheel. Okay. Next one over here. This is the Limlayan, I believe. Limlayan. The navigator. So waves. This could also be a Poseidon-ish analog, maybe. Watcher of the sea, goddess of navigation. Goddess of the sea, but navigation oriented versus the one that controls water. Okay. Oskon, the wanderer, ruler of mountains. Oh, this is a cane then. It's like a walking stick. Commands wind. Depicted as a carefree ranger wielding a bow of yew. It's a wooden bow. Yeah, it's a walking stick. Okay. Not a needle, but a walking stick. Birgot, the builder. Also, it's a hand. God of arts who commands lightning. Interesting. So yeah, not necessarily a one-to-one for like Zeus if they're a lightning element. Symbol is the hand. This is Ralger, it looks like. The destroyer. Oh, these are mountains. Breaker of worlds, god of destruction, commands the element of lightning. So there's multiple elements involved here, which is, now that I'm seeing it, it's based on the color. The purple pink is lightning. Right? Okay. This is Azima or Azima. Yeah, it looks like Azima is the pronunciation key. The warder, keeper of the sun, and goddess of inquiry, commands fire. These are both fire. Okay. This is a fan, apparently. It's like one of those fan yourself things. Golden fan, symbol of a radiant sun. So kind of a dual. Yeah, big sun fan looking thing. Okay, yeah. She's in this first chunk. This is Nald and Thal, or Naldthal, the traders. Manifestation of twin deities. Nald, keeper of the living, and Thal, keeper of the dead, god of commerce. This is a merchant holding a balance while symbolizing... Okay. This is an ancient shell, I guess? The picture. Nofika, the matron, tender of soils and harvest, and goddess of abundance. So this is the Demeter one, the wheat. Looks like. Right? That's who would be the most one-to-one. Yeah, goddess of the harvest, fertility, agriculture. Her symbol is a spring leaf. Yeah, spring leaf is fine. Looks kind of like, you know, a depiction of wheat, I suppose. And this is Althak, maybe it could be a long Y. The Japanese apparently is Arujiku, something like that. The keeper, surveyor of change, and god of space and time. So yeah, it's an hourglass. I got a handful of these. Pretty, yeah. His symbol is the hourglass. Yeah. Okay, very cool. There's a whole bunch of pictures from different parts of the game that are connected to the 12 in the wiki page, of course. Very cool. So there isn't a one-to-one directly, but there are a lot of obvious connections, like the elements they control, but then certain ones being, you know, goddess of the harvest. Like there's very similar connection points there. But yeah, not like a like this version of Zeus isn't the exact same thing, right? The Opo Opo seems quite at home, wouldn't you say? How many times has Derek come here, I wonder? Or he's from here. Dun dun dun, because it's Hermes. Number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could they possibly serve? They're like conduits or something. I don't know. The architecture is unlike anything seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. There's a fish. Also interesting, why would Derek be standing right next to these two symbols specifically? Hmm? Is that any specific relevance on why he'd be standing there? Between those two symbols? Maybe a demigod or deity? Like that's their parents or something? I don't know. Oh, there's the Crystal Tower. I didn't see that before. The little Crystal Tower spire right there. So this is all just Mordona in the distance. This section here. Beyond this mountain range. Because the Crystal Tower stuff would be blah, 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 way down here, but then on this side. Nice. Cool connection point to the story. In the distance, you see what appears to be the Crystal Tower, though the clouds make it difficult to be sure. It would seem that you are in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such isle could be seen from the outside, however. Nope. You can't fall. Ugh. Nope. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Also, Aquavale. Quite curious, too. Does this have a day-night cycle? Because if not, there's always a shadow cast here. I don't know. I'm just looking for storytelling moments because things in very narratively driven pieces of media are not done on a whim. Like facial expressions in all the World of Warcraft cutscenes, everything is done deliberately because you have to create it that way. So Derek is standing between these two symbols, also in the shade, right? Does that have any story significance whatsoever? And who knows until we do more of the raid down the road, I guess. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have had only a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising above the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. Mm-hmm. And judging by its aspect, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. Thank you, Raha. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertear Skies unscathed, which is to say we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. 'Tis as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. Displaced is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? And see, why is Derek so curious? He's an adventurer, right? I get it, but yeah, I see. The motifs upon yonder structure, they are unmistakably the marks of the 12. We just went over all those, Raha. Indeed. We did go over them. By which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such such grand premises. Never mind magically conceal it, at least not in the wake of the Battle of Silver Tier Skies. Was the Battle of Silver Tier Skies the dragon stuff with Midgard Sormer? Because he's down below in the lake. His body is on that huge pillar thing. Is that battle, I believe? So it was a huge dragon battle. Raha's right that how could this be just hiding above the lake if there was a whole bunch of dragons going, rah, dragons, you know? This is a mysterious place indeed. Thanks for the gill. Wham bum bum wham. Is there a hunt train starting? Frick! Just got a notification from the hunt Discord. Magically concealed ... In like manner, perhaps to the ruins of Amdapor in the Twelveswood, the city, I understand, reappear when the 7th Umbral Calamity weakened the elements. The realm of the gods. Grahatia is pondering how best to proceed. Well, it seems there is but one solution for our ignorance, a thorough investigation. For this we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative Kryl and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. Why was he thinking about that so hard, I wonder? If that is what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. What if Derek is one of the gods that, because of the shift in elements, because of what happened in Endwalker, maybe they've like lost their memory or something, and we're trying to help them remember what this L is? All they can remember is that it exists and how to get there, kind of a thing. One of those kind of story hooks. Could be a whole bunch of things. Without further ado, then, let us return to Sharlayan. Oh gosh.
Hold, mortals.
Is this Birgot or Ralger? Oh, they open. Oh, cool. Oh, they're teleporter pads. They're all little ones. Balls. Oh, only 2 open at a time, and there's 2 in each. 2 in each. You profane this sacred realm with your very presence and must answer for your irreverence. My eyeballs, by the way. There they are. Dude, look at those freaking legs. This man.
Back.
Uh-huh. Indeed. What's up, chunky boy? I am Birgot, the builder. Yes. Hello, Gilgamesh. Kind of. Birgot, then the 12 are real? Let there be no doubt, we are not simulacrum born of mortal faith. Yeah, dispelling the fact that they're primals, because they're not. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. Oh, sorry. sorry.
And in Hydaelyn's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers. Its will.
Oh. That's Az talking. Closely we have watched mankind. They've determined that you, champion of Hydaelyn, pose a threat to our ascension. Nani? You are foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now, but as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. I don't know why I made that. Oh, man. But there is one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Here, here. Let there be a trial. Wait.
While the mortal would inevitably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion.
Only Beergot gets the big chunky voice. What, you suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your whims? I guess so.
Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means not to gods. You will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctum lies open.
Yes, I see this. Show us the strength of mankind. I don't know why. It's like an old Justice League villain. Or Skeletor. I only have like 4 voices I can do other than using the voice changer. Show us the honor of mankind. That's a cool model. What the heck? Show us the spirit of mankind.
If a man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come and prove your worthiness.
That's a chunky boy. Yeah, his freaking thigh muscles are as big as my entire being. Just one of them, not all of them. All right, very cool. Slurp, slurp. Also slurp, slurp. I wonder if there's any significance to the fact that they come out in pairs and those pairs, because lots of relationships within, like the Greek gods, for example, they're all interschmixed, right? Inbred to a degree. Did Beergot just tell you we don't pay his sub? Maybe. 7 hells during my previous forays. Nothing like this ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? Good question. Yeah, Mutton. Your destiny to save Soul from ugly Scorn. You know, Scorn suck. Real talk. Anyway, the situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn. We must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and the myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never thus appeared so openly before people. Well, the raid wasn't patched into the game yet, Raha, obviously. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star, and challenge Bay to a trial. Too much about this feels odd and gives me pause. Fair enough. Yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. Whatever they are, if they're issuing a challenge, then challenge accepted. Memes. Gaius Van Balsar once said that the 12 too were simply primals. Yeah, but he was also, in that sense, just like an angry Garlean. But everything on... I wonder if they're... Are they Dynamis primals? Yo! So there's the... If there were just... Are they Souls-like characters that back in the day just got so powerful they ascended? Kind of like Goku? Or because of all the Dynamis now being equalized and spread throughout the known existence post Endwalker? Are they primals instead brought into existence by people's beliefs in them because of dynamis, because of emotion, and not by ether? Turning out to be another strange affair. I don't know. Let's bring up the Gaius line to see if they have any information about that. Because everything that's been like, you know, crazy, cool, summon thing, big, powerful, blah, has been always primal oriented, which would be neat if there are a different take on that. Or if Raha knows anything about how that. Just true that even Hydaelyn and Zodiark were primals, and we cannot discount the possibility, but we know too little to draw conclusions. Fair. Yeah. In any case, or any event, if these beings seek dominion over the star, as they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice to say, you are with me. I put a comma there for some reason. Hit him with the nod. Ooh, the slow nod. Then the students of Baldessian will officially tend to the situation. Yeah, Derek doesn't seem very, I know they don't animate the characters like over the top very often unless you're playing the Hildebrand storyline, but he doesn't seem very, I just met 4 gods of Eld. He's kind of like, so you're going to help then? You know? So, it's like meeting Cthulhu or something. You're just kind of like, oh, you know, shrug. Aye, in the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal... Right? We have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. This is no different. Don't you lie to me, Walt. You sussy baka. Is it Q time? No. It's almost Q time. Bum, 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 bum. Do you think that we would encounter the 12? Uh-huh. Look at this triple dot right here. I see you. Ellipses. Stupid. Right. Let us deliberate a course of action. Derek, know you aught of these beings' sanctums? Aye, they are domains in the phantom realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Wait, how did you... They were closed until just now. Thinking emoji. How did you go into them? Perhaps due to etheric instability, there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot. But would seem the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. Yeah, this boy Hermes, though. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods. But if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. Yo, this boy Hermes. Messenger of the gods and explorer. Assemble your comrades, Birgot bade us. Yes, we need 24 people. Strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to face them by ourselves. Music change? Nay, we choose to approach... an approach that affords us the best chance of victory. To the end, this time I shall work behind the scenes while you set forth to answer the gods' challenge. I will do what I can in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by appraising Kryl the situation. Okay. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await. It's actually an alliance raid, Raha, not a trial. God, does he even know he's in a video game? Run, cat boy. Run, boy, run. Run, boy, run. Sky beams. Aglaia, now accessible. If you're ready to set forth, then so am I. All right. Let's do it. I'm going to do a quick record bumper for the YouTube VOD section. Once the queue pops, I suppose. There it is. We're good on tomes. I mean, I'm capped on red ones, but let's do the thing. 10-minute on average queue, even though it filled up quite quickly. Okay. We might be in quite soon. Okay, let's says okay, yeah. Alrighty, hello internet friends. It's Alliance raid time. As you hear it ticking down in the background. Didn't know how long the queue would take, but we've unlocked the entire Alliance raid. Let's go fall off things, get knocked off by a giant hammer, or get punched in the face, or get falls balls dropped on us. Let's go. Playing as the Lily Mage, of course, because it's too much fun after the recent White Mage buffs. Might have to crank that BGM. Oh gosh, okay. Of course, if you want to watch all the story and uncovering everything beforehand, the entire stream VOD will be linked down below. Or if you're watching it live, you already were with me when we were doing all the Greek god / 12 lore diving. That's awesome. That's a whole different building then. What the heck? It's a giant, handsome stone man. Indeed. Hit him with the hoy. Also, get a food buff going. I haven't rebalanced my White Mage stats yet to use the chai for the higher crit buff, but that's okay. Woo! Oh, there's Derek back there. Did he run forward? He ran forward. Magical spire ahead could have been plucked straight out of legend. Man, what the heck? But lightning, a key element here. Lightning and thunder.
So, you are resolved to face me.
Oh, we gotta turn up the freaking voice volume. That might be too much.
Children of man.
Whoa, let's go. Let's go, beater gut. Like that's gonna be a knockback. Yeah. Okay. Yo, this boy's so thick, though.
Bend the knee.
What am I, Jon Snow? Wait. Lucy P. That's not her.
For my divinity.
This is a lightning infused one, though? Oh, Cardinal Lightning smooshes. Very good.
Behold the virtuosity of the builder.
This is moving platforms or something? Oh, no, just destroyed platforms. What the heck? Are we in Doctor Strange? I've watched the trailer. Those are gonna get boinked. How long do they float like that, though? Boink. Very cool. Bam, 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 bam. That's a bad lane to be in, I assume. Is it double wide explosion, maybe? One left and one right of the purple line of death. Oh, it moves! What the heck? Over here. Wait. That's gonna move, so over here is safe. And then you, I missed my raid buff window for blah. Gotta res my other healer buddy. That is a wild animation. What the heck? What an animation, though. Knockback. Don't know which one I should use Surecast on. Just kind of the downed Reaper in the other group. Bit of lightning action.
It's too late to beg mercy.
Yeah, so not as much of a bellowy voice as I thought. Well, okay. The lightning ones are the scary ones? Ah. Now you're still gonna move, but you have some time. Lightning ones are immediate. The other ones are delayed. Let's get our summoner up here. Platform shrinking. They're definitely... Dude, the Colosseum thing forming is so good. Like the stands around us. But there's no one here watching. Oh, different type of hammer now. Like here looks safe. That's gonna move. Yeah. That poor black mage doing black mage things. Ugh. This should still be safe right here, though. Oh, lost my dot up time watching the boss do things. Okay. Okay. So up here, this is gonna get pushed away. Neat. Very cool. Got some Omega Chad DPS in this group, though. 38 million HP just dissolved. Okay, so yeah, they're not defeated. They just unsummon, basically. Gotcha. But you should best a divinity. I couldn't have asked for better help. Question mark. That is the Lancer Dragoon and Rogue Ninja.
The builder has been made to yield.
Hi, Rolger.
Intriguing. Then the destroyer shall take your measure.
Dude, it's the voice actor for Estinian.
Provided my servant with some sport.
Whoa, it's Horus. What the heck? It's a big bird parrot thing. Get away from the front. Yeah, big cleave. Rhalgr's emissary. Oh, they're drawing lines around the room. Oh, they draw pizza slices. I want pizza now. Pizza for dinner? Who's with me? Oh. Slide cast though. Lightning Shriek. Wait, isn't that the guy from Stormblood? The statue? Yeah, that's him. Oh, they're talking in raid chat. Yeah. Pizza slices again, same ones. Blammo. Ooh, 72k. Delicious. Ah. Oh, donuts. Okay. Oh, multiple donuts. The multi-nut. I don't have ACT turned on right now, so I don't know who's doing what damage. Not a concern right now. Just taking in the sights. Get him, fellow Lily Mage. Get him. Lightning orbs again. Kush Blammo. Oh, only 60k. Just a crit, not a direct hit crit. So the gods have minions at their beck and call. We must proceed with care. Yeah, that's such a cool building. All the lightning and stuff around it. Rhalgr isn't known to be the god of destruction without reason. Steel yourself.
Ahead stands a statue I have fashioned for our contest.
It's totally just gruff, more guttural Astinian. Love it. God damn it, Derek. Show me the strength of mankind. Okay. Shwee.
Upon the ground,
This is a long teleport. Hello, yes, I'm here.
by my authority as the destroyer.
Wait, Beerus? God of Destruction? Okay.
I will break you body and soul.
Wait, be on not blue? Or does blue go first? Oh, it's always blue. Is red a fake out? Red is a debate, maybe? Pizza and donuts. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, I know, right?
Descend and destroy.
What's up, Nick? That's a damage fall off. Oh gosh.
Keep a reverent distance.
That's a knockback. The arrow's on the ground. I mean, helpful, but you need to use the finger so you don't fall off. Okay. Bruh. People do be falling off though. Oh, he charges red. So be on blue. Is that how that works? Okay. Also has 38 million HP. Ah, multi-tank buster. Lightning. That Dark Knight got absolutely squished. Didn't pop any cooldowns, I guess. 75k! Oh, I lost my target. Schwoops. We have raid buffs here. We're a little off time, I think. There's red in the middle. So damage fall off. Okay, now run to... I'm dead. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's a safe spot in the first explosion. Oh, and then it cascades out from there. So it's actually a get close, not get far? Hmm. I see. Big blue. Red is charged. Oh, because he... I see it. I saw the animation now. Red charge, but it's at an angle. So it summons it, but then he punches it and it turns into shrapnel. That's what killed me. Okay. Whoops. This is just Phoenix mechanics. It's the Phoenix pizza slices, multi-tank buster. I have a insta res here. It's a blue. That's a punch red. Oh, but he's charging blue. This is, I guess, people running away. So get away. Oh, and then spread. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, red mate just rezzed. Damn it. Oh, well. This one? I don't see an angry purple explosion there, so... Neat. Just sent his... Okay, angled. Angled red. Charged or uncharged? Charged red, so stand on it. Very against your understanding about this game is to stand where the angry is. Blah. That's such a wild animation. What the heck? It's well good. This is AoE damage. Yep. Okay, 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 okay. That's fun. Again, this is just Phoenix, but only with 2 sections instead of 3.
Most impressive. Children of man.
Yeah, get your butt kicked.
Come, mortals. Enter my realm.
Oh, did I get... Damn it, I greeted. So I got... Oh, that sucks. That's right. Oh, well. Not even gear I can get anyway from this boss either. Yeah, I forgot, because it's 1 piece, yeah. So I greeted these. I was like, eh, why not? Yeah, 1 piece of enhanced gear per week. Oh, well, that's cool. I don't have a rogue or a ninja. Really cool looking boots. Is this Ishgard? Oh. We're like the Nile River all of a sudden? Oh, that's the scene from the trailer. Hang on, wait. It's trash mob, and I'm also locked out. Ugh! Oh! Oh, one is a point blank and one is a donut. Okay. The lion and lioness. Oh, okay, I see. The point blank is first, because it's 1. And you move in. Okay. Very cool. These are cool looking models. I'm on the right side still, or the correct side? Oh, you've defeated one. Ah. What an awesome skybox. Good grief. Blah. That is some wallpaper stuff right there. Look at that. Very cool. And people are schmoovin'. Sand is just dry snow, says Alliance Raid chat. Oh, there she is.
You will be scoured by the light of the sun.
I heard that leitmotif there, Soken. I heard that old school Final Fantasy jingle. Don't think I didn't. Okay. Just big raid damage.
Crimson hand in fire woven. In your wake leave
She's got
not
47, basically 48 million. She's got like 10 million more health. Wow, damn. My cooldowns are off because I used them on trash. There is a dead summoner friend. These Dark Knight's getting chunked. He didn't have Darkest Night up before the hit, I guess. Okay, so double fire fan this is a Hydaelyn mechanic. North, south, or front, back. These fire particles are very pretty.
Is it just a mirage? Or something more?
Or are they all real? Oh, maybe if they have wind on their fan, they do push them. Like Ifrit from Pandemonium. Not Pandemonium. Ifrit from Eden.
Explosive finish.
Is AoE damage? No? Whoa, 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 whoa. Those are phoenixes. Or her fans? Oh, it's the opposite. Blech. Okay. Where they stop, they do point blank AoEs. Okay. Oh, my other healer DC'd. I'm solo healing now. All right. Tank busters. That was better damage than that Dark Knight.
I'm quite warmed to you.
Fleeting spark. Oh, that's a frontal. Ouch. Well, a 75% cone, rather.
Let there be fire.
Ooh. Cardinals. Look at the end. Oh, it is Phoenix. Those magma cutters. This one is real. She has wind in her fan, the two of them. You're gonna push the fire away.
Raging flames dance upon the wind.
Do you take damage if you're in the other section, maybe? Ugh. What the heck's a triangle point blank?
None can escape the inferno.
We're getting pushed. Okay. You want to get pushed into the corners? It's a fire rave. What the heck? Okay. There's still a big one in the middle.
A gift of flame for our children.
She's gonna kick it? She is Ifrit. Get behind her? Oh, she kicks it down. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, damn. Only a crit. Very, like, continuous fluid stuff. Unlike the near raid. The near raid boss fights always felt like there was nothing happening for a while because all the effects were so, like, big and slow. But also, those bosses had so much health in comparison. Damn it. Quite a little bit of health on these bosses, but their abilities seem to be quite linked together one after another. Also, already on the third boss, mind you. I've only been in here for 25 minutes on the third boss, so.
Is it just a mirage? Or something more?
So you just want to get behind. Oh no, because that one was the different direction. Ah! I see. The facing of them is where they push the fireballs.
Let there be fire.
And that one was facing sort of towards us. He's basically pick a corner. But the one behind us is going to push into us. Oh, I see. They push one side and it turns out a whole side into fire. Ow, damn.
Shall the fires burn?
Nice. Aw, White Mage boots dropped and I can't roll because I rolled on the wrong ones. That's fine. Very cool glam. You can only get one piece a week. Oh, there's Noldthal.
I am Null, keeper of the realm of the living.
And I am Thal.
I am Thal, keeper of the realm of the dead.
Oh, it's weird. It's like the reminds me of like the Transformers movie with
to be judged, children of man.
the old school Transformers movie where that one weird monster had multiple different heads. Also, this is the banger song. BGM going up. This guy is from Thundercats. That could be it. Yeah. All right, let's go, buddy. Let's do this. Ready check. Let's go. So only about 1 million more HP. He has immunity phases though. We're still doing this with I'm one healing. It's a one healing. Seems accurate. Yeah, we have a DC'd person. You know, let's tincture. As above, so below. That's gonna be AoE. Right? Yeah. Oh. Wait, is it in? Because we're below right now, so blue blows up first. Ah, and then out. Or no, just the color of the. Yeah.
But will you be able to comprehend?
Oh, everyone looks like they're out now. Oh, yeah, I can tell. Yeah. Oop, dropped pizza. And a raid buster. I didn't see the raid buster on that side. Followed by a tank buster. Damn. This boy do be AoEing. That's on me. It's a healer line nuke. No, we have someone with us that's... Ah! Do they want to be in there too? I guess. We didn't die. This boy do be AoEing. What do you think? Whoa! Oh, I think I'm dead. No? And run through? Okay. Oh, we're bursting now. This might be immune phase. Oh, it's just frontal nuke. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, this is the scene from the trailer. Oh, ouch. Nope, that's not the right way to be. I'm dead. Yep. They are much larger than I thought. Okay, okay. Well, need a res. Rip. Oh, this pattern is just follow the leader. Okay. I have it resed. Beautiful. Give me a chance to get a drink. I could put down Lily for that whole thing. Where's the other sage? But immune phase here, maybe? So it's a knockback from that position. And then a knockback. Yeah. This is an area ride knockback into a directional. Oh, just damage, not a knockback there. Motivated by 2. Oh, I didn't see what 3 was. Oh, another fire debuff. Okay. Need a better position for that in the future. Oh, whoops. I'm dead.
Let us proceed to your judgment.
Wrong side of the room? Wrong side of the room. Wrong side of the room. Damn. This is a raid separation. And you have to kill A, B, and C depending on which one you're tethered to, I guess. This is the immunity phase. Must have been dark, not damage, and light was. Raid busters? Or group busters in this case. Yeah. Yeah, got the res too late. I was going to be locked in animation anyway. We don't have an LB as well. Big res time coming in.
Preserve the balance.
Oh, this is the balance phase. I've seen this before. I'm staying on this side because I'm already trying to res. Oh, we need more. Oh, wait. Should be good.
The moment of judgment is come.
That's cool animation. It's on the trailer too. Blech.
Well done. You are deserving of reward.
As a show of esteem, we shall bring our all to bear.
No, I couldn't heal the black mage. I'm trying to res. I'm sorry. Yeah, over here. Yeah, because only the blue left. It's okay. Now having an LB3 because we're down a person sucks.
Man's tenacity is a sight to behold.
It's on me again. Don't soak, black mage friend. Ugh! Candles. Deacon to the deep. That red mage went AFK apparently.
So this is the spirit of
Oh crap! Was it the balls? Ah! This is the fallen leader. Oh man, it's kind of fast though. Ooh. Nice. Tank busters. That red mage just pieced out. Just AFK the whole fight. Nice. That was super cool. Also, this song though. Damn.
you have been found worthy.
Okay. I did die 3 times? Twice? 3 times? Oh, see ya. Nice. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. All the Alliance raid loot. The Azima toy. Let's go. Need 1. I have rolled a 1. A 1. Well, I guess I'm not getting that. A solid 1. Nulled card. A 10. Not any better. A 14. We're going up. 93. Let's go. Okay. And the Pilgrimage, In the Balance, and Radiance. I think Pilgrimage is that song. A 50. All right, that's not mine. Radiance, 84. In the Balance, 11. I mean, you can just keep running the raid multiple times for the, like, the card and the pet and the orchestrion rolls, of course. There's my coin. It's my coin. Am I gonna get anything else? We have to wait the whole, oh crap. We have to wait the whole duration because we have someone offline. Unfortunately. That sucks. Dude, that was great. They have to run it a few more times, that's for sure. Try to get the, okay, if they're offline, it'll still roll through. I got nothing. I mean, the one was pretty bad. Oh man. And considering I was 1 healing the last 2 fights and sight reading all at the same time, I dare say we have passed the trial. Damn, okay. Let us head back for now. Hermes. Yo, 4-player combinations because I solo healed that whole last bit because our early healer never came back. All right, what's the wrap up here? Oh, so we did go to the other portal. You're safe, thank goodness. I rushed here as soon as I heard the tidings from Raha. Is it true? Beings claiming to be the 12 have appeared? Yeah, I just kicked their butts. Oh, yep. You defeated them all. Incredible. Yo, Raha, why are you copying my hand-waving mote? Come on. This boy. Look at his face. I no doubt that you would succeed, but I'm no less impressed for it. Well, it was me and 23 other nerds. Oh, there comes Rolger again. I couldn't read it fast enough because it wasn't queued dialogue. Oh, here they come. They come say something to us? What's up? Sploosh. There you go, Cryo. So yeah, they can't be primals if they've been defeated, then they don't just despawn. So interesting. But then they were still made by Hydaelyn in some sense, right? I saw that furrowed brow. Yo, what if he's Hades? But like, we already have Hades? That's weird. So what if he's like... Who's this boy? Who's Derek? You think that the day would come that we would put on an act for men? I must say, Birgot, you played the villain's role to perfection. Oh, okay. So they were bored gods. They're doing this angles. They were just okay. All right. Yep. That makes sense. Come now, master. I merely did what was necessary to compel the mortals to confront us. Still, it pained me to speak to our beloved children so unkindly. Ah. Dude, her hair is so good. So you say, Azima, that you seemed happily enough to fight them. You did not forget the true purpose of the trial, I suppose. Again, it's an alliance raid. It's a raid, not a trial. So where's all the cosplay? Azima or Azima, either way to pronounce it, I guess. I don't know. Cosplay coming in strong soon. Promo, yeah. Couldn't help but be excited. Do not tell me you felt differently. Consider yourselves fortunate, children. 'Tis rare indeed to see Naldthal in such high spirits. What in the world is happening? Didn't you say you had defeated them? You have managed to flee, or perhaps were resummoned. They're not primals. Clearly not. Oh, okay. Put up your weapons. You have naught to fear from us. Look at this guy's legs, though. Good lord. The boy thick. Rest assured, we are not summoned beings. We do not drain the land of ether, nor do we take men into our thrall. Okay. Schwonk, schwonk. That's a new emote, by the way. The back weapon sheath animation. But what of the gods who are summoned during the calamity? The ones Master Louis Socks called forth to protect the realm. That was not us, but a primal born of your fervent prayers for salvation. So what were you doing then? They're like the Eternals. We were a bid to not interfere with the blah, 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 blah. Indeed, that the worst of the calamity was averted and the realm restored in its aftermath was a direct testament to the power of your hopes. Thinking emoji. If you aren't primals, then what are you? Do you truly intend to rule the world, or why choose to appear before us now? Wow, all good questions, and I can only freaking ask one? What? They don't intend to rule the world, clearly, because they were just putting on like a whole god ruse, we're bored, have fun thing. Where's the fourth question? Who the hell is this Derek nerd standing right next to me? Where's the fourth question? I don't know about this Derek guy. Yeah, so if you're on primals, then what are you? Are they gonna like explain we're just deities? We just are gods? Gotta go for it though. Gotta get the whole primal angle. Okay. Awkward silence. Just as men harbor hopes, so too do we gods. To realize our aspirations, it is essential that we do battle with you. Thus did I falsely claim that we sought to rule the world. AKA bored gods. 'Twas deceitful conduct unworthy of a divinity, and I must apologize, not only for that, but for using my power to do harm besides. Fair. Kind of, maybe? These hopes of yours, won't you tell us what they are? We cannot. If you wish to know the truth, you must discover it for yourselves. Okay, so keep beating you guys up, essentially. So not until the final patch of the expansion. Alright. A year from now. It is not easy to move forward when there is seemingly no destination, but if you press on, you will eventually arrive at the answers you seek. AKA Zeus will tell you. Or the Zeus analog. Alzak, or whatever. You will understand why we hold our peace, and far more besides. You will learn the very truth of our existence. I mean, they were... Everything here is a different creational element from Hydaelyn when she split everything apart. So... maybe they're guardians sent by a Hydaelyn to protect her children in her absence because she's now gone, kind of a thing. That they're a fail-safe mechanism, but they also prevented a calamity earlier on in the history of the star, so... yeah. Go forth, mortals, and seek knowledge of us. And when the time is right, we shall meet again in this place. In about 8 months. His patches are 4 months apart now. Okay, bye. They returned to their Pokeballs. And they went back to the med center to heal. A fun fact, the name Derek, the way it's actually spelt, means power of the tribe or gifted ruler. In Greek, the D-E-R-Y-K spelling, this is very Greek inspired, right? Has that connection to the Greek pantheon kind of stuff. Power of the tribe or gifted ruler. So he still could be Zeus. Maybe. Or the Zeus analog. In the pantheon of the Final Fantasy version. When I first explored the Phantom Realm, it appeared to be unoccupied, to think that it was home to the gods. Old English and German. Okay. And again, Final Fantasy stuff is always a mishmash, right? They take inspiration from certain things in our history and then smoosh things together, right? And we're even seeing that right now with the MSQ. No spoilers to be talked about, but they're taking stuff from older Final Fantasy games, and with the way it converts into Final Fantasy XIV, it's not like a one-to-one. They take a little bit of this story from this character and that story from this character, and they go, and they, you know, make a dough out of it, basically. We have met and exchanged words with the 12. When I pause to think, I can scarce believe it. I wonder if they're showing up now, obviously because the game patch, but like lore-wise, I wonder if they're only showing up now because of post Endwalker story connections, Hydaelyn, etc. As if hearing about your battling the 12 wasn't shocking enough, to have them appear before my very eyes, suffice to say, it's been an interesting day. While much about them remains shrouded in mystery, at least they seem open to reason. In considering our next step, I would very much like to hear your detailed account on them. Right after I have a word with our client, that is. Eyebrows, eyebrows. Please give me a moment to introduce myself, and then we can review the situation. All right, the realm of the gods. Well, damn. We'll play the rest of this out, of course, on the stream VOD. But for the raid portion, that's going to do it for this. Yeah, the little familiars are still floating around. I see them in the distance. There's the rock boy. Rat, 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 rat. All right. That chunk recorded. Caps lock is cruise control for cool. Neat. That was quite good. That last song is wild. What a wild song. All right, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. So I shall return momentarily to keep working on this quest. It's only 5:30. We got time. Yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you for hanging out and joining me today for my first time through the Alliance raid. Hit the like button, of course, helps me out here on the channel, as well as the join button if you want to support what I do here in a more direct fashion. I have all the MSQ chunks that they're going to come out after like a spoiler window kind of a deal. Probably start posting them next week or so. And then, yeah, we got Destiny 2 content coming out as well. Probably playing Elden Ring starting soon, question mark? Haven't really set a date on it yet. But Elden Ring sometime in the future. But yeah, let me go to the restroom real quick. Been sitting here doing all this starting for 2 hours straight. Be right back. Alrighty. Took a little break. Appreciate your patience. Hopefully you did the break as well. Hydrate. Oh. Okay. That was really cool. The near raid was good, but it also felt like each time you went into the near raid, it was like an hour. And that was a little bit shorter than that. It was like 40 minutes or so. It didn't feel like each boss was... They were a little more speedy. Like I'm thinking back to the final wing of Nier, and the end boss is really good. But the Hansel and Gretel fight, for example, is really slow. That fight could take you 15 minutes by itself. And each ability was just one ability, took a while to go off, very long windows of time. So, and the first boss only did like one thing every 30 seconds, it felt like. So these were a little more speedy, a little more high octane, and a little quicker. But obviously they punished the crap out of you. I mean, I died to Thal's balls. The sporadic one was weird. There must be a pattern in which you just dodge back and forth across the room, potentially, because the other one is just follow the leader. I'll have to see it again. Do have to do some more farming. That's for sure. Yeah. It's because everyone is actually hitting the boss and not AFK. AFKing in the near raid, you think? I mean, it was definitely not super enjoyed, I guess, across the board. It was kind of a weird raid situation. And I ran a lot of the near raid. So I was getting, upgrades and stuff and catching up in gear. I've only been playing the game since May. So I played a whole lot of it. And I did the whole story. I did all the extra story and wrap up and the final bit and everything. But peeps do it ally raids on queue. Yeah, no, they just queue for it. What do you mean? Oh, I'm just saying that the last raid with Nier just felt like it took so much damn longer. This one has a bit more of a pace to it. It felt good. It was good. All right, so Divine Dilemma. Cryo wishes to take stock of the situation. Oh, you mean AFK in the Alliance raid. I mean, there was two people. There was the Red Mage. There was that Red Mage that was there and then AFK'd, and then we had a disconnect that never came back, which could just be they disconnected and couldn't come back online. That's fine. So I was solo here in the last two fights. But gotta run it some more to get those orchestrion rolls and that triple triad card. Greetings. I am Cryo of the Students of Baldesion. Do I have do I have the pleasure of addressing Derek, the explorer who sought aid in investigating this place? Oh, Oppo. Hi, I am Derek, and this here is a baby Oppo, who may or may not be a familiar of the 12, spying on us. Question mark. Unfortunately, people actually doing damage way better than 3K Andes. Yeah. We had some blasters in that run. That felt like the pace of it was pretty good, right? Yes, I can see that. Doesn't it have a name? Oh. None that I know of, nor would I assume to bestow one, for that would be condescending. Question mark. I see. That's very considerate of you. But there are other animal familiars in this area, so question mark. So I understand you explore the various phantom realms with Derek. Will you recount to me the experience? Camera pan up, fade to black. No? Oh, that was quick. While the gods tested you sorely, you did not sense any malicious intent. As Bjerregaard said, they wish to do battle with us, but 'twould seem they do not necessarily wish to cause us harm. Except when Thal threw his balls at me and I died. It's only temporary death. Though much and more about this perplexes, mayhap 'tis safe to assume that they are not primals. As you may recall, Lillingway once told us that the art of summoning, as taught by the Ascians, incorporates the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Yeah, they have to have been made by Hydaelyn at some point. Thus do the resultant primals seek to enthrall worshippers, who in turn seek to grow their ranks. But these beings appear to harbor no such desire. If they are primals, then they are unlike those that have been summoned in recent memory. We might suppose that they were created in antiquity in like manner to Hydaelyn. There's no way to prove it. Who could they possibly be? And why do they desire battle with man? Because they're bored. That's a whole Olympian thing. Hi, Emmett. Even our little Eorzea, you know, precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. Yep. Emmett Selt did say that, didn't he? By which we may assume he knew the truth and challenged you to seek it out too. Suffice it to say, you'll do so, of course. It'll take 8 months. Actually, technically, it'll take 16 months, but sure. I suppose we'll be here 16 months from now. Sounds like such a long time. But the Alliance raid continues in 0.3 and then 0.5. Each patch is 4 months apart. Yeah. Insofar as we can ascertain, this is a matter which has implications of the entire star. In light of this, the students of Badessian formally accept the commission. We will investigate the Phantom Realm and the beings who call themselves the 12. I am pleased to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, but... Don't you lie to me, Walt. Without further ado, then, I'll take a look around. There are a few things I'm curious about. And with your permission, I will take myself around Eorzea and investigate the worship of those gods we encountered. Yeah, on the wiki page I linked earlier, there's a whole bunch of all the different references in the game, the different statues and stuff to the 12. There's quite a number of them. Bay and Sussy Derek, seeing as you're already seen this place, would you care to accompany me? Another romp around? Okay. By all means. In which case... Could you stay here with Kryl, my friend? Wouldn't do to leave a fair maiden alone. Ook, ook. Oh, God. I shall be glad of the company. Take care, then, and good luck. Again, Graha, I fear for your joints. Your poor finger joints. Shall we ask Grahatia about his plan? Graha has also shared his observations with me, keeping your combined accounts in mind. I shall see what else I can learn here. Ook! So to explain my plan, 'tis believed that the 12 were already worshipped during the third astral era when the Allegan Empire flourished. Come to the 5th astral era, those nations that fought in the War of the Magi each took one of the 12 as a guardian deity. This practice has continued to the present day in Eorzea, with some notable regional differences. For example, Ishgard hold Halone, or Halone, not sure how that's pronounced yet, as absolute, while Sharlayan enjoy a moderate relationship with Thaliak. By visiting various locations in Eorzea and learning about the 12 as they are worshipped, I hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encountered. In doing so, I believe we will draw closer to the truth of their identities. For our first destination, I propose that we take ourselves to Oralgar's Reach. The place is holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer and promises to yield useful detail. Let's go talk. We can go talk to Lise. Go talk to Lise, maybe? We haven't seen her since the wrap-up of Endwalker, so perhaps. Same dialogue? Yes. Ook. Alright, to Rogger's Reach then. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Bam. I'm a TV. Yep, there he is. Yep, there's his symbol, of course. Many people doing the quest. The NPC angle turning is still so silly. There you are. Yes, hello. This place served as the base of operations for your investigation into Omega, did it not? How delightful to be here together. Well, yeah, the Omega base facility thing is underground nearby. If you don't mind me making an observation, it seems you enjoy traveling with company. No. Yes. Of course he does. I do. Something I've dreamed of for a long time. Nothing like traveling with the good friends. I enjoy company, but sometimes I prefer my own. Yes. I do tend to go out on my own a lot in this game. It's true. The shocked Raha face. Is that so? What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? In my wanderings, I much prefer to have solitude. Is that true, Hermes? We already had a Hermes, though. Like, I kept saying that as like a joke, but we already technically had the Asian version. But that's the weird thing, is that based on the whole Greek pantheon, there are some that are related to like the Asian seats in their ancientness, but there are also ones that aren't and are more like the 12, where the inspirations were taken from. So, not that I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before on the Trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think on it, more often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. And I dare hope that we are on the right track. As I'm sure you know, Rogers reaches home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters of the Fist of Oralgar. I've done that dungeon. Raised by the Mad King Theodoric, the temple lay abandoned before the Alamegan resistance claimed it for its operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, there are people here may possess some knowledge of the local faith. Let us split up and make inquiries, and reconvene here afterwards to share findings. Okay. Bloodstorm. It's the name of Rhalgr's rock band when he was in high school. You read the words inscribed on the monument. A storm of blood approaches fast. Hells open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Lys explained to you their meaning. That we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. This is very metal. Nathan Explosion might call that brutal. I can't do Nathan Explosion voice, too deep. Brutal. Hello, amicable resistance fighter. Is it me? Is this man perchance a friend of yours? When last he visited, he shared with me tales he heard on his journeys, and what amazing tales they were. If you have time, I'd love to hear both of your stories. Alas, we're in some haste. We're investigating the worship of Rhalgr and seek literature on the subject, religious texts, and the like. Can any still be found here? Just about all of it is gone, sadly, destroyed by the Empire, if not the Mad King before that. We haven't lost everything. The mighty image of the destroyer, the tales we share at the campfire, like the legend of our nation's founding. Ah. So nothing concrete then. Little game of telephone lasting thousands of years. We still have these things, and they were a source of great comfort and strength to us in our darkest moments. I see. If you don't mind, I would be obliged to hear your stories at this time. Rest assured that I have this well in hand. Feel free to carry on as you were. Learned anything thus far? I've only learned that I'm a TV. Boing, 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 boing. That was a weird animation. Where's Monago? Where's Lys? Oh, Phaedron's going to go see the new Fantastic Beasts movie. Okay. I mean, Naga's right there. Done all of her turn-ins. Cutscene here. Oh, Makote's so far away. Yes? If you have business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone any moment now. Forgive me my delay. Lys in oh, it's not. Who the heck is this? Oh, it's Marjorie. Dude, she's such a hippie. Look at her glasses. It's so good. What the heck? All right, but isn't the adventurer who kindly escorted me to the Temple of the Fist? Are you studying monks too, perchance? Yeah, this is part of the unlock quest, I think, for this dungeon way back in Stormblood. Her outfit is so wild. White boots, red undergarment, and then like white, purple, silver, like Ishgardian top. Like it makes no... It's like she's wearing something underneath this, basically. A little mismatched. If so, you ought to work together with me and my colleague here. Few things are finer than joining heads with like-minded folk. Yes, hello, hi. I am a bunny. Researching the worship of the destroyer, you say. Why didn't you mention it sooner? You just walked in. What you got there? This is a copy of Destructivity, a scripture of the Fist of Rhalgr. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing and is in the safekeeping of one Professor Eric. What a name. Went to the trouble of having this made for my colleague, only for her to say she doesn't need it. So I will offer it to you instead. Lest you forget, this is your passion, not mine. I simply assisting you as a favor, and I thank you not to put us in danger. Well. But danger is the crucible in which the monks temper body and mind. So sublime, monks. She's a monk simp, basically. I wonder if there's different dialogue if you're a monk. If your job is actually a monk. I imagine there might be. Well, we had best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. Schwank. Yep. Into the cave you go. Bum, 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 bum. I've obtained Destructivity, a copy of sacred text of the Fist of Rolgar, faithfully transcribed from the original. You don't say. Boing, 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 boing. Hi, Minago. Bye, Minago. Let us go see what else everyone else found. Oh. Ah, time for a Final Fantasy talking circle. What were you able to learn? I found this book. Oh, I'm actually holding it. A copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. The whole book? Raha, you're gonna speed read skim the whole book? Okay, just gonna stand here, getting misted on by the waterfall. I see. This chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Rolgar, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. When the deluge of the 6th umbral calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. There are comets in the Rolgar fight. Believing that it was sent by Rolgar, they came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I had been familiar with. But according to the scripture, among those refugees who followed the comet, some claim to have caught sight of Rolgar himself. Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and Worcestershires of the destroyer pieced them together to give shape to yonder statue. I wonder if it's the exact same statue they used in the raid. They just like held the bounty box and went just made it bigger. It could have been. I must say it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Were that Rolgar a primal, the explanation of the similarities would be simple. Sprunk. That is, the statue gives rise to a unified interpretation of Rolgar's appearance, which in turn leads form to the primal. Or lends form to the primal, rather. However, this fails to account for what inspires the likeness in the first place. If the scripture is to be believed, it was the sightings during the 6th umbral calamity. Yet those who witness, for those witnesses to be able to recognize Rolgar, they would need an agreed upon idea of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the history of the 12 worship, that has already existed in the 3rd astral era, it would not be ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective faiths, or are they primals born of them? Rolgers, okay. I thought we made it clear. We are not summoned beings. That boy be listening. Oh, well, they're always in pairs, though. Interesting, they're always in pairs. Well, it's like it's master-student or father-son. I gotta read the wiki again. Oh, it shows them in their familiar form. Ah. Yeah, Rolgar is a hawk. Since time immemorial, our domains have laid scattered across Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. 'Tis not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. That voice, could it be? Birgot's a freaking Spriggan. Indeed, I am Birgot, and the hawk beside me is Rhalgr. I shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. We thus disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without, for being seen in our true forms would violate our laws of conduct. They're like a security force potentially made by Hydaelyn. Now that means there might be similar ones on all the other reflections then, potentially? If, though, we similarly disguise our sanctums, viewing them in illusion, rents are known to manifest when the surrounding ether is unstable. In such a time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inadvertently catch sight of us. Of course, during an umbral calamity, etheric imbalances occur on a star-wide scale, the ideal condition for seeing the Phantom Realm. Precisely how many times we have been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing, but that is a sound assumption to make. Well, Birgot, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology of our deception, shall we? Indeed, that is all we are at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of man. Okay, bye. Poof. My eyeballs? Bum 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 bum. So they're always listening in a weird way. Maybe they only listen at their deific statues or whatever, being the divinities of some description. Aside from their recitance, when it concerns their identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. If what they said was true, and their worship can be tracked back to their sightings, it would serve to explain one thing. According to my research in the field of comparative mythology, Rhalgr is often observed to bear many similarities with Ramu. They both be bearded boys, assuming both were inspired by the Rhalgr of the Phantom Realm. Their divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and sylph. They believe that they gave rise to the prevailing faiths of Eorzea. Given available evidence, yes, I am inclined to. Yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Well, everything was split and created when Hydaelyn did the thing. Well, not Hydaelyn, but Vana. Oh, 'tis you, Kryl. Have something happened? Truly. Very well. I shall take care of it. Kryl has recruited an acquaintance to aid our investigation and an authority on mythology. I must go and receive her at the Sunken Temple of Karn, where she is currently conducting field work after a brief detour to prepare a little something. Conveniently, Thanalan is home to countless adherents of Naldthal. While I attend to business, may I ask that you two make your inquiries in Ul'dah? Very well. What's with the side eye, Derek? Excellent. I will join you as soon as I am able. By your leave. Twonk. That boy running. Run, boy, run. All right, Derek. If that is your real name. So, it's just to be you and me in Ul'dah. Suppose it can't be helped. It's the 3,000 gil. The face of an explorer. Apprehension is writ plain upon Derek's face. What strange manner... Oh, what strange manners for the one who proposed the survey to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie. I am not given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agree to this arrangement. Indeed. Well, we had best be on our way. As I recall, Milvanith... It's like the Milvanith Sacrarium is still closed for construction, so let us try our luck at Arzaneth Ossuary. You have no objection to traveling separately, I trust. Good. I'll see you in Ul'dah. Why didn't you ask me to respond? You're just like, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be teleporting to the ossuary. It is then. Skadoosh. The steps of Nald. But where's Thal? Naldthald. They are both separate and together. Oh, Gorak went and saw Sonic 2. A lot of the jokes were just dumb. The wedding scene was ugh. I did enjoy a lot of the references and callbacks to previous Sonic's games. Gotta give it to the voice actors of Knuckles and Tails, and Jim Carrey's performance was top-notch. Good movie, but again, the wedding scene was, in my humble opinion, pointless, and some of the jokes were just vomit face. Not to say that is the worst. Oh, was worse than the first movie, though. Hard to say because they were different. Yeah, I'll have to respond to Gorek's thoughts on the Sonic 2 movie. So many eggs. It was good. It was just, there was a weird chunk of the film that didn't have any Sonic or Knuckles in it that felt very much there because it would be cheaper to do sections with more humans than it would be to have the CGI characters. It's fine because they tied it together to make it a purpose, but it was very cringe. And not like the fun internet meme cringe either. But I was there in the theater and there were plenty of families with small children there and they seemed to quite enjoy it. Ah, you're here. Yes, hello. We're on the Thaumaturge's Guild. Yes, that looks nothing like them. The helmet kind of does, but the weird crazy sword thing. Of the deific twins, Naldthal, here they worship Thal, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs their soul, the worth of men's souls. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many a location and religious organizations. Some extremely wealthy and powerful exist to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem strange that a hub of commerce such as Ul'dah could be home to such spiritual people, but it's actually quite logical when one considers that their religion is, in essence, commerce. Just money. Lalafels do be liking their money. In any event, Naldthal is a truly unusual divinity. Was it originally held to be one god, came to be worshipped as twins? Indeed, rather than two distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of two personalities. Oh, they heard us. Did I mishear? Did he just say they encountered Naldthal? Look at the Lalafell face. And while his appearance differs somewhat to the divinities worshipped, it cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in their nature. You know, Derek's here to seed. He's seeding. I should avoid talking about that. I'm just gonna triple dot him because he's kind of dumb, or he's doing it on purpose. Bum 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 bum. Forgive me, this is hardly the place for such conversation. Let us continue it elsewhere. Yeah, okay. Like that wasn't something you're supposed to do. He's totally doing it on purpose. Definitely on purpose. Or he's just a dum-dum. I don't know. 'Twas careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with a divinity within a place where he is worshipped. Hereon I shall exercise greater caution. I thank you for letting me to my indiscretion and ask that you keep it between us. Sure. Now that to finish our conversation, as I mentioned, though the Naldthal as worshipped by men appear somewhat different, there are undeniable similarities in their nature. I believe we may report this much to Grahatia. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for our companion to arrive, perhaps we might seek him out at the Sunken Temple. He mentioned needing to take a detour. Were we to set out now, we ought to be able to catch up to him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, it's better to use our time productively. Wouldn't you agree? Let us head to the Sunken Temple of Karn at once. Definitely likes traveling alone. Almost like there do be some secret. Very curious. Very, very curious. All this weird speculation about the Derek character could just be nothing, though. Almost like when we broadly, the nerdy community at large, went pretty heavy in speculation about Rey from the new Star Wars movies. And then, of course, all the stuff that she was doing was changed due to the way that those movies went. But everyone was like, all these different threads and blah, blah, blah. Whose daughter is she? And the backstory and crap, all this junk. But then it was just changed to be like, no, she's a Palpatine. Because apparently Palpatine had kids. Ugh. You know? So this Derek guy could just be us meeting a character similar to ourselves. Like showing that there are other adventurers out there, basically, not just us, right? That could be it. That could be it. Why, all right. If you hear me, please say something. Collapse Scholar. Have we seen this character before? We're here, thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed, though I can see no obvious injuries. By her attire, she appears to be some manner of a scholar. Water, food, in my bag, please. I see. Babe, may I trouble you to find her bag? I will stand lookout in the meantime. Did you travel all the way out here? If I understand her correctly, her bag is somewhere nearby. Please find it. What's up, big boy? Bonk. Large bag. Yeah, it's quite large. As big as my whole torso. Examining the bag, you find a skin with a little water left, but there appears to be no provender. For now, you decide to take the water to the woman. Okay. So here studying the Sunken Temple, I guess. Ba-ba-da. So thirsty, so hungry. Even an incurable optimist would feel compelled to say that this water skin is nearly empty. Gulp, gulp. Not enough food. I need food. I have not saved dried meat, tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? Actually, I have somewhere close to 250 different dishes in my bags. Plates of food and such. How about some Thavnarian chai? Or some potato pottage? Hey, Derek, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. Yeah, who dis? New phone, who dis? Oh, yeah. Songem, or what her name is? Nongem? Nongiem? Nongem. Something like that. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Snow. We're calling her Snow. I have brought you Archon loaf and coffee made sweet and creamy just like you like it. Just the way you like it. Has weird noises. Archon loaf. Blech. I am reborn. Washed down with a sweet beverage. The life-giving nutrients of Archon loaf permeate. Permeate? Yeah, permeate my being from head to toe. I didn't know permeate was spelled with an EA. There'd be an I in there or something. Thank you, kind stranger. However, you knew my preferred source of sustenance. You are truly a godsend. Hi. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I do recall mentioning my field work. It's for my research into the Baladians? Baldessians, question mark? The worship of Azima, you see. Yeah, I don't know if her name is pronounced Azima or Azima, like one word or broken apart. Have you heard from Kryal? The students are presently investigating the 12 and we would prevail upon your expertise. Yo, she tall though. May I introduce Snow, expert mythologist. She is a collaborator of the students, and like many, a Sharlayan scholar is passionate about her endeavors to the point of forgetting to eat. So goofy. Oh, yuck. Seeing as she has recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? Yes, after a staunch loaf of Archon loaf, which is made with like fish bones and other stuff. I don't know. It sounds so nasty. The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them, but blows besides. Incredible. In your description of the domains, a thunderous tower in one, and a sweltering city in another, are precisely as the heavens of lightning and fire are depicted in legend. In ancient time, worshippers of the 12 believed that there exists 7 heavens and 7 hells. Well, the 7 layers of hell, that's mythology based. I don't know about the layers of heaven thing. Oh yeah, I don't know, Rogue. Yeah. Yeah, how that was pronounced. Yeah. Aetherology has since established that departed souls returned to the ethereal sea. They've been there as well. But it seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imagination. As a peruser of myths, I must say, it feels somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. Well, have you watched Moon Knight on Disney Plus? Not Moon Knight, Hawkeye. Never Meet Your Heroes. That was the first episode of Hawkeye. When our new young Hawkeye meets old Hawkeye. And it turns out that he's just kind of a dude. But more than that, I'm dying to know more, which is to say, please allow me to join your investigation. Graha, so short. Ahem. We could, of course, welcome your presence. Without further ado, then let us head to the... Oh, we're heading back up to Mount Olympus. The omphalos. Kryal awaits us there. Or the omphalos? Omphalos, probably? Again, with no voice acting, you don't know how some of these names are directly said, since a lot of these side stories and stuff are not voiced, unfortunately. Yo. Nice looking set of army you got there. Hello. Oh, Lalafell. So you can't just port there. Oh yeah, it looks like it's gonna be interesting how there's like multiple places where there could be. You think we could have a dungeon here? Ooh. What if all those new dungeons that are being added, the ones that aren't story ones, like they're adding extra dungeons. What if they're, because if you look at these summoning gates, there are 6. There's going to be 3 alliance raids, and they're going to add 3 dungeons. What if those extra dungeons are also part of the 12 stuff? That could be neat. But to go all the way to Mordona and then run out to the omphalos. Yeah, anyone else seen the new Sonic movie? I saw it over last weekend. It was good. There was too much human element, and some of the jokes were real bad. Like some of the jokes and references. I don't know why writers of these movies. I mean, I know they're playing to a younger audience. It's weird, but a lot of the fans of the Sonic franchise are going to be, you know, in and around my age. You know, mid-30s, early 30s, even into their 40s now. So it's weird to make like really like cringy child-oriented jokes. I don't know. It was so good. I kind of want an edit of the Sonic 2 movie that just cuts down as much of the human part as possible. It's still entertaining, but it suffered from the same weird feeling of the first film, that it just had too much just stuff that wasn't Sonic. Not that Sonic was even the best part of the new film. It was definitely Tails. Tails was fantastic. Best character in the new movie. Knuckles was fine. Whoa, 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 whoa. So they're in their familiar forms here now, I guess. There's the Hawk. And there's the Spriggan. The fish and the other stuff, I imagine, is still bopping around. Okay. What's up, Destora? You want to do Destiny 2 stuff tonight? I can help with things. I'm gonna farm some of the GMs and whatnot. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome, Snogium. It's like Snow Eggium? Something like that. I'm gonna call her Snow, like I said before. I'm glad you can join us. Carl, how delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. You know, Rogan female talking to a female Lalafell. There's like a huge height difference that's wild. May I say what a lovely place this is? At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the 7th heaven. I didn't see that coming. Oh, come on. I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay. They talked about layers of heaven, so clearly 7th heaven is a reference, at least not directly only, but that's the name of the hideout in Final Fantasy XIV. 7th heaven. And oh, if these symbols aren't symbols representing the other heavens, I take it those are their respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. Oh, true. If we're on the highest and there's 6 others that are, I guess, lower. Fair enough. For Snow's benefit, let us review what we have learned thus far and thence deliberate the next step. That's a SAT word for you. How many times have you ever, in normal conversation, said the word thence? There is a new hunt train starting. But I'm working on story. The gods reappeared before us in Rhalgr's Reach. But they were disguised as unassuming creatures. Their law forbids them from showing their true forms outside their realm. Kind of like this Oppo Oppo. Kinda like this Oppo. Yet in the event the ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, it is possible for the realm, and indeed the gods themselves, to be glimpsed by mortals. And such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various faiths practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Naldfall worshipped by people and the Naldfall we encountered here have more similarities than they do differences. In the course of exploring the omphalos, two things have caught my attention. Oh? What a very pretty zone, though. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. Yep, the one that doesn't have a portal. In each of the other 6 gates leads to an elementally aspected heaven, and we stand in the 7th heaven, as Snow says. Yo, what if not only the other new optional dungeons are a part of this whole shibizzle bang, and the other alliance raids, obviously. What if the new Heaven on High, which is just a giant tower, or Palace of the Dead is also going to be here? Or it could also be the we don't know what the new relic weapon area is going to be, but it could be here. I was saying there are 5 other portals. 2 other will be alliance raids, which I assume are going to be just the other 2 and 2. Or the... Yeah, so there's that middle center one. And I guess technically the crystal we're in front of. Huh. Curious. If each of the other 6 gates leads to an elementally aspected heaven, and we stand at the 7th one, as Snow says, what then lies beyond the last gate? Indeed. Maybe we'll find out in 4 months, or we'll find out in 16. The second is the monument. It harbors some manner of magic unlike anything I've seen before. I will endeavor to decipher it, but it will take time. Quite. Divinities that have existed since time immemorial, who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend, why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, would seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed, much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, and we'll keep chasing the truth together. I'm sure you'll agree, though, this is tiring work, both mentally and physically. We need to pace ourselves and wait for the patches to come out. To which end might we suggest we return to Revenant's Toll and have a rest before we embark on our next stage of our investigation. AKA wait 8 months. Which says, it sounds so weird when you say it out loud, but we won't get more Alliance raid stuff for 8 months. Again, unless the new dungeons are also tied to this. Why did Derek lag behind so much there? You sussy baka. Yo, we got some fish, we got chicken wings, we got a bunch of mushrooms. Mushrooms! It's a lot of sugar. So really, do I get to simply chat with colleagues? I had fairly forgotten what it felt like. Why do you have to... What? Such a tiny chair. A tiny person in a big chair. Other way around. You can really reach the table. Indeed. It's quite fitting that we should be doing it here at the 7th heaven. Yep, that's what this pub on the outside is called as well. Fitting. It's an understatement if I had ever heard one. Oh, geez. The seventh and highest of the heavens, which rules over the remaining six, was right here in Mordona all this time. This isn't fitting, my friends. It's destiny. No, this is Final Fantasy, actually. The game I'll be playing tonight is Destiny. She's so excited. We're obviously well versed in the myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. Yo, Graha love interest? I thought Graha was into boys. It doesn't matter. Probably not. I keep sticking to. I think Graha and Alize are the love relationships with the main character if this was a dating game. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stoke their passions. My apologies if it makes you uncomfortable. She can barely see over the damn table. Yeah, so this is a Wendy's? Having always traveled alone, I am admittedly not too familiar with such a lively atmosphere, but I do not mislike it. Gulp. By the way, the two of you arrived at the sunken temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Well, I think the two-pronged leaf above Derek's ear is definitely a hint. Well, as pleasant as it's been, it's past time we returned to the annex. The paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. True. Might as well take myself to the omphalos. There's much there that I'd like to see. Bum. And I believe I will go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. All right. Do take care now. Yeah, keep that weird guise you're wearing over your fake higher visage at the ready. Okay. Where's the 18? There it is. A little louder on the background music there. So is that it for this chunk then, I wonder? Also Aquavale? Oh, babe, it's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of a tavern, it makes one feel alive. Dionysus? And afterwards, stepping outside alone and breathing the cool air. I like that just as much. While we await developments, I shall remain here in Revenant's Toll. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far. I doubt so much could have been accomplished without you. Yep. As I mentioned, I shall remain here, Revenant's Toll, while we await developments. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will let you know. All right, that's that then. Yep. That is it for now. Yeah, it makes you wonder. So like you have raid, and then we could have new leveling thing, dungeon. You know, something like that. There's all these different little, there's essentially 7 blobs. Well, I guess there's the middle thing too. This is 8 blob locations there that could mean or lead to something, potentially. I don't know. I'll have to wait and find out, patch by patch. I do wonder what the rewards for that rewards are going to be for the new dungeon, since they're not going to be MSQ oriented dungeons. So I do wonder what their whole shtick will be. If they're going to be like end game oriented. I keep getting these higher level things I can't turn in. It's actually kind of bad. I need to like take gear off my retainers so that they don't bring back higher level stuff, kind of. I mean, if the greens I get that sometimes look like they sell don't sell, then I just because I can't turn in the moon wards to anything. Ald goat leather, don't have any of that. Well, that was really good timing, at least, as it is now 6:30, which does put us at roughly how long streams last, because it is now dinner time, which is good. There's so much more 6.1 stuff to do. I might schedule a stream for over the weekend to work more on the role quest catch up. There's definitely that to do, because I need to do 4 more of the role quest lines in Endwalker to be able to get to the new sort of final extra wrap up role quest that was also put in, that only works if you have all 5 completed. But that'll do it. I think it's time for some dinner and some Destiny 2 tonight. So thank you all for tuning in today, of course. The MSQ chunks are all recorded. They're all actually already uploaded. I gotta do all the YouTube stuff for them, and then we recorded my first time doing the Alliance raid. That might go up sooner because that's not the same level of spoilers, and I cut out most of the story, right? We did that on the stream instead. But like button helps me out here on the channel. The join button is also there. That's how you want to support me in a more direct fashion. But that's gonna be it for me. Let's outro here with a bit of strange history by chance. Swap over here. Do we have someone brave enough to bring up a page number? Excuse me. Page number me. I don't know if Destora is here, wants to list a page number, or if TC is hiding. Plenty of pages left to be read in this book of strange history. I haven't picked one in some time. Page number me. Destora said 146, and then Rogue said 23. All right. 146. 146, not taken. It's actually a double. Not a double page, but there's 2 things on it. It's 2 small ones. Okay. So, oh, of course, this is a Destora story. The flesh brushing apparatus. One of the weirdest fads in the 1880s was flesh brushing, in quotes, flesh brushing. It consisted of using a soft brush to carefully scrub your body from head to toe. It was so popular among the filthy rich that 2 New York inventors, Mary Stetson and William Bedell, patented a mechanical flesh brushing apparatus, a large coffin-like tube that covered your body from the neck down. Yeah, humans are weird. I mean, I have like a brush, like handled brush thingy that has like a soft side and a harder side for, like, you know, I guess washing your back or your feet or something so you can scrub. What the hell? How it worked, you climb in fully nude and then crank a handle that's nestled amidst the thousands of brush fibers made from sea roots, whatever those were. This rotated the bristles around your body, which, according to the patent, affected a great saving of time and exertion rather. So like saved you energy. Or you could just have used your servants to wash you. Weird. And the sub one on the bottom here. Why do we say the phrase tie the knot? The phrase comes from an ancient Irish tradition called hand fasting, in which a druid priest tied the hands from the bride and groom together during the wedding ceremony. Yeah, that's in Braveheart. Come on. Yeah, known that one. Not as weird as the flesh brushing. What would they call it that? So weird. Page 23, Dark Rogue was taken by Nick. So if you have another page number, yeah, Nick claimed that page on the 28th of last month. Plenty more pages. Yeah, throw the dart at the dartboard though. That was so weird, Distora. What the hell? Humans, by the way. That was a good one from a couple days ago. That was a good one. Gorek got that one. That was actually a 2-pager. We have a lot left. I see how many pages I've signed, so I know we've read them, but then there's also so many blank. Take us a while more to get through this whole book. 149 question mark? That one's good. Let me double check to make sure it's not a double. Oh, this is a 2-pager. There we go. Can do this. No. All right. This one is titled The Antiques Roadshow, The Top Finds. Looks like there's 4. Since 1997, millions have tuned in weekly to the PBS series called The Antiques Roadshow to see what treasures lie hidden in America's attics, pawn shops, and yard sales. There are some of the most valuable items the show has ever discovered, listed below. So, a Navajo blanket. A man walked in to a 2001 Antiques Roadshow in Tucson, Arizona, with his family's old blanket. It was hand woven with stripes of black, brown, blue, and white. He brought it in because family legend held it had originally been a gift from the famed frontier scout Kit Carson. As it turns out, it's a national treasure. A Navajo blanket from the 1850s that was specifically made for a chief. Fewer than 50 still exist. When you walked in with this, appraised Donald Ellis told the owner, I just about died. The blanket now hangs in the Detroit Institute of Art's estimated worth is roughly $400,000. Dang. Next up is an ancient Chinese statue. The owner of this marble lion statue inherited it from her grandparents, who bought it in a curio shop on vacation in China in the 1920s. It turned out to be, as Sotheby's appraiser, Sotheby, Lark Mason said in a 2002 episode of the Antiques Roadshow, one of the finest examples of the Tang Dynasty art and that's appeared in recent years. It was carved sometime between AD 618 and 907. Long time ago, and is worth about $250,000. When this book was made, anyway. This book was published a number of years ago, though. It looks like 2016. We have a gold sword. Before the Medal of Honor was first awarded in 1862, the highest honor an American officer could receive was a dress or ceremonial sword made of solid gold. In 1848, so just shy 20 years prior, General William O. Butler was awarded such a sword for her service in the Mexican-American War. It was passed down through the generations to the man who took it to the Antiques Roadshow taping in Charlotte, North Carolina in 2002, where it was appraised for $200,000. Dang. And lastly, a Seymour card table, spelled S-E-Y-M-O-U-R, Seymour, so named after a person maybe? The owner of this mahogany table bought it at a garage sale for $25. While cleaning it, she noticed its delicate inlay work and became curious, so she brought it to the Antiques Roadshow in 1997. Appraisers Lee and Leslie Kino were dumbfounded to find a label on the back identifying it as a work of father and son master cabinet makers John and Thomas Seymour. English, is it émigrés? It's immigrants, I suppose, but like the fancy word for it. To Boston in the late 18th century. Estimated at $300,000, the circa 1797 table later sold at auction for $500,000. Damn. Damn. Freaking table. Big block of wood carved a few hundred years ago worth $500,000. Goodness. All right, well, with that, now it's dinner and destiny time. Strange history, by the way. Thank you for that weird one, Distora, about yeah. Such a weird thing. Humans are weird. All right. I'll see you all over the weekend. If not, I'll see you on Monday. So have a great night, have a great morning, whatever comes first. Have a good one.